Hello and welcome back to more hunts in Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age. We're going to be doing 24 and 25 in this video. And because of the fact that the hunt provisioner thingamading, I'm a little too close to my mic, so hold on. Pardon the noise. I don't even know if you guys could hear anything, but because the provisioner for both of them are within Nalbanda Fortress, we are going to pick both of them up at the same time, then do them in the associated order, and then turn them in at the same time. So the first one is located right there. Actually, it's the second one. And the other one is located over by the weapons vendor, next to the aerodrome. So let's go ahead and pick them up. I left the game running for a little bit, so they spent a bunch of MP casting crap on themselves for a while. As is tradition with basically anything. Is it you? 'Tis you, my friend. Will you help me? Of course I will. I went to the Necrohole of Nabudis looking to find weapons. Tales of the Reapers of Nabudis are far known. We have fought them before, in fact. The spirits of warriors who could not defend their king in life and so fight on in death. Must kill it quickly. So entered the ruins, went down a stairway, walked further in, then took another stairway up. So assuming, we're gonna quickly look at the map, just a little assumption here. Assuming he went straight to Nabudis, excuse me, and there we go, I was being wonky. Instead of going to the Deadlands, which would be stupid, he would have had to gone in this way. And then he goes up a staircase, which is this one right here. He goes through here, and then it said down another staircase, which would be that staircase right there. That is the only other staircase that makes any sort of sense at this point. Which would mean it is somewhere within that area right there, which is the Hall of the Ivory Covenant. Now we can actually just see it because the game tells you where the hunts are. Just to see if I was correct, I was not. Now that doesn't make any sense. So in order for this to be true, he would have had to come from the Nabrius Deadlands, which doesn't make any sense, because he would have gone through that stairwell and then through this stairwell to end up in this zone. But that's stupid. Why would you go through the Nabrius Deadlands? Whatever. Anyway. It's kind of irrelevant trying to figure it out yourself where they are, but sometimes it can be entertaining. Some of the hunts, they really don't give you enough information to actually find out where the hunt itself is, so it's kind of irrelevant. But the person for this hunt is over there. He has a remarkably large radius to interact with him. As you can see, you can interact with him from over here. It's a little strange, but anyway. Obviously, Barong is a bit of a strange one. Suspicious, you might say. An adventurer, casually walks over to smell us. Could I chew your ear for a moment? I'm sorry, what? The trouble comes in learning of more rare, powerful beasts. Half who see them run, and the other half never make it back. Quite a quandary. Splendid, splendid. Of course I'm willing to fight this monster. Now, conveniently, Goliath is also in the Necrohole of Nabudis, not Pharos, where I originally thought it was. It was a different thing. They say it's most easily found when entering from the Deadlands. Now, because Goliath has a requirement in that apparently it's easier to spawn, or may just only spawn, when entering from the Deadlands, we will simply go to the Deadlands first and then make our way to Nabudis. Now, conveniently, the teleportation crystal is actually fairly close to Nabudis anyway. There's not one in it, so our closest teleportation is already, you know, sort of where we want to go for this hunt anyway. We should check our clan primer to see where this hunt spawns. Welcome back to this hellhole. Let's see. So it's this one. This one spawns right there. That is very close, in fact. Because that is, yeah, we only have to go through these two areas and then we'll be directly next to where that hunt is. If we don't spend too much MP or anything like that making our way through here. I mean, these enemies aren't going to be too hard for us. They're 43, so. Proceeds to get the crap beat out of them. Of course, it would help tremendously if my other two party members didn't spend 90% of their time casting buffs, but that's how I have them set up, and I'm too lazy to fix it. Where are we going? What? Excuse me? I think the AI may have been broken there. Ow. I'm just gonna do this. We're just gonna speed run our way over to here and then top everyone up and make our way. These will kill these. I mean, we need the XP. I'm going to abuse a late game leveling location, so it's kind of irrelevant, but I'll show you that leveling location. Ow, I forgot about that. That drained our freaking MP. God dang it. I'll show you that leveling location at a later point because I will have to do a video. Pinello that casts it, isn't it? Because it's time for some reason. In a later video because I have to make a video wherein we explore the zone first. Now our hunt is already here. He's right there. We can actually see him from the entrance, but these idiots are still casting magic, so we're gonna wait a minute here. And for Ash to finish her crap. Takes her sweet time. It's good enough. Let's make our way over here real quick and kill these two enemies. These three enemies, because that guy apparently aggroed. I don't want to aggro the hunt. Please come here. She decided to aggro the hunt by dispelling it. I guess we're fighting the hunt now, it doesn't matter at this point. So there he is over there, hanging out in the corner. You want to dispel him immediately. That should be the first action you take. Because if you do not, I believe you lose the ability to dispel him relatively quickly into the fight. Because I think his first action becomes to make himself immune to magic, but could be mistaken. Regardless, we have dispelled him, so this fight is easy. He doesn't do very much. However, he is vulnerable if you're having trouble with it. He is vulnerable to wither and other such techniques. You will probably want to use the technique for lowering his defense if your weapons are not particularly up to par. Because when he reaches critical, he's pretty beefy. He's a beefy dude. I also need to, after we kill this thing, speed the game up because he doesn't do anything. This is what he does. Eventually he'll die, trust me. There we go. I have to quickly pause the recording real quick. I'm just gonna say quick a bunch of times because I need to do something. There we go. All right, now our other hunt has no requirements. It's just in the area over there. So we're gonna quad speed our way over there, killing the associated wildlife on the way. I mean, I could cut this part out. Just, you know, it's really not a whole lot going on here, but it shouldn't take very long to get over there. I forgot Ash effectively has unlimited MP because she gets MP for casting magic, which is a thing. I'm pretty sure if she casts AoE magic, she just gets more MP back than she used. Yeah, she gets quite a lot more back than she used originally, which is pretty good. Too bad she can't give MP to someone else. I would have to use Siphon or something like that to get the MP back. Excuse me. Whoa, camera. Camera's having a bit of a party there. Alright, so make our way through this area. Ow. These enemies are actually pretty easy to fight because they have an elemental weakness to Blizzard, so you can easily and quickly deal with them via level 3 black magic. I don't know why I slowed the game down. Of course, my party members, again, too busy casting buffs on themselves. The freaking Oversouls here. I hate the Oversoul. Ow. Someone's gonna step on that and fucking... Or Bosch is just gonna get mauled. Please help. Ash died. That's unfortunate. She's too busy casting things on herself. And Penelo has no MP. There we go. Just needed her to cast that Blizzaga. We good. Alright, Penelo, we just... Here, have an elixir. I don't care. Get your 650 MP back. Please come here. No? Still buffing yourself? Here we go. Good enough, we can make our way over. Abu Dis isn't too bad of an area as long as you don't aggro like 12 enemies at the same time. It's not too bad to deal with. Also, try not to step on any traps along the way like I do all the time because I'm an idiot and too lazy to cast float on myself, but that's fine. So this is the area. And it said it was way up near the secret merchant over there. Please die. Forgot these enemies existed. How's it going, Penelo? Having a good day? She's burned through almost all of her MP again. Rather effective at burning her MP. She does heal for quite a lot with Kiraja though. I'm pretty sure that was a 14k heal that hit Ash. I hate Oversouls, by the way. Alright, you know what? Penelo, we should probably limit the amount of buffs you have to cast on everyone, but that's for another time. But for now, you need to cast, not Vanish, Float on everyone. So that we can make our way through these traps over here. Lure actually cast Instant, that's pretty good. And I'm asleep again, hooray! Does Ash, or does Penelo not have? That's why she's burning her MP so quickly. Forgot I gave her that ring, that accessory to do something else, and then I got reminded that I cannot do that right now because it is death. That'll be a different video wherein we do that, of course, but still. So the hunt should be over there. Because of the enemy type, it will spawn when we walk over there, I believe. Let's make sure everyone's ready to go. Penelo spends an astronomical amount of time buffing. Like, I think that might actually be all she does. Oh my god, she finished. She's done it. I see no hunt here. This is where it's supposed to be, I think. Not over here. Maybe we just kind of need to be in the zone for a little bit, kill the enemies in the area, and it'll show up. That particular enemy type is kind of annoying because it just shows up occasionally. Here's the shop, by the way. New Bazaar goods are apparently available. Somehow. Don't know why, but this is what he sells. It's really nothing of importance, but unfortunately, he used to sell much more better stuff. Much better stuff, not much more better. Excuse me? Oh, you're dispelling that. I was like, why did she target something on the other side of the universe there? Oh, that's an Oversoul. Not our hunt, but it's the same type of enemy as our hunt. That's a potential sign. Anything here? Nothing here? You want to pop out of the walls or something and maul me? There's apparently a zombie over there. That's good to know. Let's check our clan primer and see if it says anything about this hunt. Deathscythe can be found here, but it will only come calling if you are already at death's door. Okay. So what we can do, take everyone out of this party, put just Balthier in the party. I was hoping that would kill me and not steal MP, but that's fine. I'm gonna try and utilize traps to get his health really low. Is this low enough? Who knows? We're about to find out, though. That's a normal enemy. This too is a normal enemy. Probably need to be critical. We are now critical. Or does someone in the party need to be dead? Let's find out. Bring Vaughn in. And we'll actually start fleeing so we don't kill this thing. Oh, there it is. Okay. So they're gonna use Infuse. Woo. Of course, then he'll die anyway. So we're just gonna let Vaughn die, probably. Actually, do we need to? I mean, not really. Let's bring Ash and Penelope in. Ash because decoy. Oh, both of you needs to go away. Lure, whatever. Because this, much like every other enemy of this type, does have a null. So it will drain your MP, and preferably you don't want it draining your healer's MP, because obviously that is a problem. So let's kill this thing real quick because it decided to show up. Much like all the other enemies of its type, it also does know dark magic and some other things, mostly just dark magic, but shouldn't do too much to us. He's gonna be too busy casting Darkra, apparently. He should, there he goes, make himself immune to physical damage. Now at this point, we're going to employ a strategy. Is it under white? I can't remember what it's under. Do I even have it? I assume I do. Time magic? I doubt it. Ah, it is under time magic. We don't have Reflect Ga, do we? No. So what we're gonna do is we're actually going to turn everybody's gambits off. This is a bit strange. Actually, we have a moat for this? We do. I knew I would. So we're gonna pop a moat, gives us Reflect, and then at this point we're going to do something somewhat comical. Cast Kiraja on ourselves. I think this would be a great point to have Bosch in the party because he also knows Kiraja. Now unfortunately, Annul is still a thing. But as you can see, this is a hilarious way to actually bypass his physical palling that makes him immune to physical damage. Now I could have done this earlier. Obviously the damage output is huge compared to normal attacks, but I wanted to show just what he does during the hunt because you can kill him in like 20 seconds if you do that normally. Like from the start, just use Reflect and cast Kiraja. Now we're just gonna stand here. Sorry. We're gonna stand here and wait for the Reflect status to wear off. Actually, you guys don't need to stand here. I will see you guys back at Nalbina because the hunts are dead, so now we just need to turn them in. But I need to make my way back there without dying, preferably, so I need this Reflect to wear off. Alrighty, welcome back to Nalbina. I've made my way here with no dying, surprisingly. This guy's up on his feet and happy now. Always good. Thank you so much for helping me. Maybe it's time to... I gave that another try. Jovi, over here, my boy. Once again, Jovi runs off, as is tradition. He's gonna do it again in a moment here. So we got Soul of Thamasa, which is an item we can sell to unlock a bizarre good, I believe. I forgot I had that set on quad speed. Too fast? Alright. Hello, my suspicious Bardong friend. Barong? Bardong? Roll the R's? I can't really roll the R's very much. I've not seen or heard the like. Ah, Jovi. And off he goes. We acquire Save the Queen, which is a very good two-handed weapon, as well as Einherjarium. Einherjarium. It's like a German word, I'm fairly certain, but you know, don't quote me on that. So we already have Ultima Blade, but Save the Queen, 92 attack power. Pretty good for the point at which you could do this hunt, which is about high 40s you could do the hunt, so Save the Queen's not a bad weapon. But that is it for now. Next time we're going to pick up some more hunts, and we will have all but 2 of the regular hunts at that point. And after that, of course, they'll be done. And then we got to do clan hunts. Some of them anyway, not all of them. Gilgamesh is coming up, so that's a thing. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.